Courage is not having the strength to go on. It is going on when you don't have strength. Never interrupt your enemy when he is making a mistake. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Love is a foolish thing done together. It is the cause, not the death, that makes the martyr. Throw off your worries when you throw off your clothes at night. Music is what tells us that the human race is greater than we realize. Wealth is not in the possession of treasures, but in the ability to use them. Genius lies in the ability to distinguish the difficult from the impossible. You can make a stop during the ascent, but not during the descent. History is the version of past events that people have decided to agree upon. In politics, stupidity is not a handicap. The people to fear are not those who disagree with you, but those who disagree with you and are too cowardly to let you know. Show me a family of readers, and I will show you the people who move the world. Victory belongs to the most persevering. Religion is excellent stuff for keeping common people quiet. Religion is what keeps the poor from murdering the rich. The surest way to remain poor is to be honest. History is a set of lies agreed upon. Great men are meteors designed to burn so that Earth may be lighted. 10 people who speak make more noise than 10,000 who are silent. Glory is fleeting, but obscurity is forever. Imagination governs the world. A true man hates no one. The reason most people fail instead of succeeding is they trade what they want most for what they want at the moment. The best cure for the body is a quiet mind. If you want a thing done well, do it yourself. The greatest danger occurs at the moment of victory. He who fears being conquered is sure of defeat. The only victory over love is a flight. Nothing is more difficult, and therefore more precious than to be able to decide. Forgiving those who revile me, I can always put myself above them. I can be either a fox or a lion. The whole secret of management is knowing when to be one or the other. There are two levers to control people. The first is personal gain, and the second is money. A throne is only a bench covered with velvet. The world suffers a lot, not because of the violence of bad people, but because of the silence of the good people. History is written by the winners. I saw the crown of France laying on the ground, so I picked it up with my sword. China is a sleeping giant. Let him sleep, for if he wakes, he will shake the world. It requires more courage to suffer than to die. Take time to deliberate, but when the time for action comes, stop thinking and go in. Usually, the soldiers win the battle, and the general gets the honors. True heroism is to be above the misfortune of life and the impossibility of a word from the dictionary of fools. A journalist is a street cleaner with a pen. Other people's stupidity never makes us smart. The art of management is not letting people grow old at their job. If you wish to be a success in the world, promise everything and deliver nothing. There are but two powers in the world, the sword and the mind. In the long run, the sword is always beaten by the mind. To conquer a woman, one has to make her laugh. Impossible is a word to be found only in the dictionary of fools. Wise people create opportunities for themselves and make everything possible. Men are moved by two levers only, fear and self-interest. Give me enough medals, and I'll win you any war. A leader is a dealer in hope. Courage cannot be counterfeited. It is one virtue that escapes hypocrisy. The best way to keep one's word is not to give it. The herd seeks out the great, not for their sake, but for their influence, and the great welcome them out of vanity or need. I make my battle plans from the spirit of my sleeping soldiers. You don't reason with intellectuals. You shoot them. Ordinary men exercise their memory more than their judgment. The only victories which leave no regret are those which are gained over ignorance. Do not look for malice, where everything can be explained by stupidity. A woman laughing is a woman conquered. People who do not want to feed their army will soon be forced to feed someone else's. A fool has a great advantage over an educated person. He is always pleased with himself.